Hello and good morning from a breezy but hot Benoni, South Africa. Kenya taking on Cameroon. Kenya have 1 win, 1 loss. Cameroon have lost 2. They'll be looking to put their best foot forward. Today, Cameroon versus Kenya to start with.
Of all the mornings, this has probably been the most wind that we have experienced. The warm sun, it's not as warm as we've had before, but that will play a role in terms of drying this pitch out, this strong wind that we're having. If I was a captain looking to bowl first, I think this is an ideal opportunity to get a bit of movement. And for the spinners, if I just look at where they would be pitching the ball, we've had more bounce than turn. But by and large, I have to say, once it's got a bit of sun, come day 2, come day 3, even this afternoon, it should still be good for batting.
You've got the coin, Sam? Let's go.
Heads. Heads is a call. And it's a tail. Kenya's won the toss.
We're going to ball first. We're going to ball first.
Okay, fresh pitch, is that the reason?
Definitely left a fresh pitch, and also we brought in two new seamers. So we wanted them exploit the conditions and use them properly.
What would you have done if you won the toss?
Qu'est-ce que tu aurais fait si tu avais gagné le toss?
Batting.
Yeah.
Would have batted? Oh, okay. And tell me, you are going to bat first anyway, so what would you like to score today?
Quel est le score que tu pourrais souhaiter aujourd'hui à partir du moment où tu battes?
Le maximum sera l'idéal pour nous. Pourquoi pas aller au max? C'est le max qu'on veut en ce moment.
The maximum should be the ideal for us. We are going to do our best to make sure we score the maximum possible.
So the news from the middle is Kenya have won the toss and decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Hussein Manak and the 2 captains. Well, Cameroon saying that they would have batted first had they won the toss. They need to be positive, and they'll look to their batsmen to put them on the board early today.
That's the lineup for the Kenyans. A couple of changes. Takao Idris, Depita Loik, and Tseke Elaine behind the stumps. Nyoma Abega, Abada Roland, and Bala Rawol. A couple of players we've seen, and they'll be looking to get some form going in this tournament. Here at the halfway mark. The Kenyan side, Patel, Singh, Karam. You have to mention Irfan Karam and his importance in this lineup. We've seen how neat he is behind the stumps, and we've seen a couple of strokes from him with bat in hand. Gerard Mutui, Lucas Ndandasen. We've seen plenty of him up until now. And Nameya Ngoche, the captain.
Yeah, Rakib Patel is the man in form there. Very good 47 in the previous match. In the losing cause it was, of course. And the second highest run scorer in the tournament thus far. So the Kenyans make their way to the middle. Kulbashan Yadav.
Yeah, I've been slightly disappointed with Yadav, with his approach. I'd like to see him build an innings today. It sounds boring in T20 cricket, building an innings, but you have to, particularly as an opening pair. One of them. Maybe it's Ntseke Bruno this morning, rather. But he'll be up against Gerard Mutui. A couple of changes that Kenya has made, 3 to the side.
So umpire about to call play.
Good start. Top of off stump. From his left shoulder, that's wide, a flash. First runs of the morning. Off the bat.
No.
Another
He's got
excellent
closer
delivery.
to that off stump.
A tickle on the next side. Misfield from the wicket keeper, an interest from Patel. Leg by. End of the first over, 3 for no loss. Lucas Ndandasen. Hello. Top stuff.
Excellent delivery. He's hitting good lengths. The previous one was a little too wide.
Good bowling. Has found a good length. Has found his range within the first over, Bundi.
Just short of a length. Hoping that it'll feed the slips. Inducing the edge. He's wide of the crease on this occasion.
That's 2 gone. 4 for no loss.
Camera crew.
Around the corner, turned down.
Well, the umpire signaled a leg by, but they didn't run. Good quality we've had so far from our crew.
Good length. Through to the keeper. 3 gone, 4 for no loss. Yeah, on the back foot.
First boundary.
Yeah, this is a shortish delivery, but he's standing slightly outside his crease. Through the gap. 4. Good shot. A dive in vain at backward point.
Just wide of that second gully fielder, who's at least another 5 meters deeper than the conventional gully. And it's gone between the 2 for 4.
Being wary of all the PR work that you have to do when you're in a setup, particularly a national setup. Full, driven, half stop. So all these things become part of this experience that they're trying to gain. So with a tournament like this and cricket growing in Africa, it's not just the players. There's a new wave of journalists, a new wave of presenters, new wave of commentators that will come through, because you'd assume every nation and with their respective tournaments will get broadcasting rights. End of the over, 4 gone, 15 for no loss. But it's so instinctive. Short. Short. Cut away. Bruno.
Shot of the morning. Well played.
Slightly quicker from Gerard. Stands tall.
What I will say about that is, as well as Mutoi has bowled, that's his first real loose delivery. And the fact that Bruno has taken his time, he's watched proceedings there, he's watched the pace of the pitch.
Yay! And the finger goes up.
Well, hasn't he deserved this wicket? He's been absolutely fantastic. His response was brilliant, because he was hit for 4 and he came back strongly. So he gets the break, and I think deservedly so, because he's been the star with the ball. A wonderful inclusion this morning into the Kenyan attack. Senseke Bruno looking really comfortable at the crease. Departs for 14 of 17, 20 for 1. And Daryl Cullinan to replace myself in 6.
So the first wicket of the morning. It's shaped back a little bit. This one's up. Keeper's got it. Yes. So 2 in 2. And just when we thought they had got off to a good start.
Pace this morning proving to be too hot for Cameroon to handle. Easiest of catches.
So Yadav goes for 2 of 14. 20 for 2, Cameroon. And Seki Lane. Isn't he better? Throughout this tournament, haven't really seen too much lateral movement through the air or off the pitch. Thick edge here. And this is going to run away down to third man. So you can see the pace is something they're definitely not comfortable with.
It looked as if he was looking to turn it on the onside, and eyes off the ball, and luckily for him it found that outside edge. Even that, yes, it's a full toss. Often he'll have cover to stop a potential boundary. 6 done, 25 for 2.
Now Yash Talati did not play in the last game. He played in the first game. He was very impressive. Left arm spinner.
Perfect delivery first up.
Okay, he's hit this high. And it's going to land in the gap. It'll be a couple.
Interesting call that, because the umpire indicating immediately that it's either pitched outside or going down.
That's a much better line. Don't want to offer any of the batters width here or anything short. It bounces. 7 done, 29 for 2. In the past, we had a guy like Brett Schultz, but for now, this is a boundary.
Asked him to play straight, Daryl, and that's a beautiful stroke.
Just would be such good advice for Cameroon to, first of all, look to do more of that, but play to their ability. And that was, in fact, a catch.
Yeah, dropped. But that was dropped. Quite a few. They've dropped 5 overall. I noticed with that drop catch at first slip was the second slip did move across.
Bowled him, and that's the result. One too many. Far too easy here for Yash. Too full, too far away from the ball. His head position too far back.
So Tseke Lane is on his way. 4 of 8 deliveries. Cameroon 33 for 3.
Peter Loic. I'm sure he'll pick it up quickly. Catch to slip, not near the pitch of the ball. Finds the outside edge, and yeah, she's picked up his second.
Well bowled. Really an exciting prospect. Depita's on his way without scoring. 33 for 4.
Nyoma Abega. Can he do something for Cameroon yet?
All right, that's a wicket. So he's tried to hit this again, slightly cross bat, loopy catch, easy as you like.
He almost made a mess of it. In the end, it tucked him up.
Idris has gone for 8, 33 for 5.
Bowling action, left arm over the wicket.
He's got the natural ability and the pace. But if as a left arm seamer, you only got that ball going across. 10 overs ball, 33 for 5.
At the start of this tournament, having been brought in after Nigeria's absence, tells you that better teams actually miss out on these occasions. So they need to find another plan.
Different conditions. Sometimes you come across green surfaces. End of the over, 33 for 5. Samgoche. Yay. Yay, neat behind the stumps. Irfan.
Side on view, beautiful flight, drags his foot forward. Does he get it down in time? No, he doesn't. That's a lovely piece of stumping, just as the foot was in the air.
And Cameroon lose their 4th wicket on 33.
And once he left the crease also, he was Bako Apollinaire. Not a 4, 33 for 6.
Abada Rowland as he makes his way to the middle. Yeah, with every bit of width, with long on, long off inside the circle.
Beautiful flowing action, and then a hike across the line. It's effective. There's a big gap past the bowler. He gets 4.
Yeah, an edge and dropped it slip past the keeper's hands. And they get through for a single. Finest of edges, late reaction.
Beautiful left armer, angles the ball in, gets the perfect edge. Well, you've got to say both wicketkeeper and first slip were completely iron-sighted.
Past the inside edge, there's a stumping, and he seems confident because the finger's up at square leg. 38 for 7.
Well, just talking about how beautifully he's drifted the ball, flighted it, gets the ball to turn, once again draws him onto the front foot. He's not aware of the fact that he needed to get back quickly. Umpire's finger is up. So not for Abega, 38 for 7.
No, now makes his way to the middle. Preparation. Who are you playing against? What you learning and taking out of that. As his leg stump goes for a walk down Benoni. That's the 8th, 38 for 8.
So a fellow left arm spinner does the same. Gets beautiful drift. There's a bit of turn on this early pitch, this new pitch, and bowls him with a beauty. And that's what that's the result. 5 of 5, 38 for 8.
Forston Jr. And it's a single to end the 13th over. 41 for 8. Sham. Past the outside edge.
It's a wise call because he is getting drift and turn. This is too wide down the leg side. Extras will soon be the top scorer, and they'll run away for wides.
Bowled him.
Beautiful use of the crease here by Shem. Really, he's a quality left-arm spinner. He's the captain of Kenya. The batsman, beautiful delivery.
2 of 7, 47 for 9 now, Cameroon.
Hits the top of the leg stump. Gives some respectability to the total. 47 for 9.
What are you talking about, Mr. Kota? There it is. Bowler keen to come on the front foot. No, he can't. He fends it off to end the 14th. 47 for 9. Drove down the ground. And they pick up 2. Can they pick up 2? Yeah, perhaps the bowler should have been behind the stumps there.
Off spinner. That's a good firm stroke. That should have gone for 4. They need all of the boundaries right now. Well, not the best of throws. Should he have been behind the stumps? He may be out. He is. That's the end of the innings. There's the confirmation from the umpire. 49 all out.
You're generous, aren't you? 49 all out, Cameroon.
With a total of just 47, in order to improve their run rate, they've given themselves the best opportunity. They need 49 of just 120, and I reckon if they can do this in 6 overs, they've won 1, they've lost 1, and that's the scorecard. Nseke Bruno at the top of the order, and would you believe he was actually the 6th batsman out for 14, and the rest of it, well, as they used to say in the old days, whole lot of telephone numbers.
Yeah, and an opportunity for Kenya to follow suit, that of Tanzania in the first match, winning by 10 wickets, because you feel, speaking about how quickly do they wrap this up, plays in the run rate. They've lost 1, looks set to win this one, but here's the bowling efforts. Mutuwi, Bundi, Ndandasin, but it was Yash, Talati, Shemgoche, who were the chief destroyers for Kenya, picking up 3 wickets apiece.
Target of 49 required, and stand by wherever you may be. We'll be back on air in 15 minutes for the chase. Rishabh Patel, Very tidy left-hander, one of the more impressive batsmen we've seen in the competition. Sakdeep Singh, in fact, the two of them were very good the other day, put on a good partnership for the opening stand. And Seke Bruno, as he runs in now, and it's the short delivery outside the off stump, and he's played this with aplomb, a magnificent forcing shot of the back foot, and they're already off the mark. Very short, he's up at his feet, and he's played that magnificent transfer of weight, and he had all the power and the placement in favor. Oh, he's got the edge to this. It's running away over the top. It's going to beat the fielder, and his 2 fours of the 2 deliveries, placing the fielder for a bad ball. And that one will run away towards the third man area. End of the first over, 16 without loss. Finance, that'll help get more coaches in there, perhaps French-speaking coaches who are very good at imparting the knowledge of the game itself.
The Cameroon government is also making an effort, so we stand there, but more focus is on the facilities right now, and we look forward to getting greater facilities within the nearest future possible.
So Sakdeep helps himself to a short delivery outside the off stump, much too short, too wide, and the rather tall batsman dispatches this disdainfully for 4. 4 more runs. That is beautifully played. Reached wide outside the off stump, chopped down in this very neatly.
Not just university, we have primary schools, secondary schools. We have out of school children playing cricket, and everything is put in place with the help of the ICC, with the help of the Cameroon government. I think there is a lot of hope in terms of development.
And before you go, the last point I want to make, and I'd like you to comment on, is we talked about the ACA and its involvement and your role in this tournament. This is hit up in the air. Oh no, he got under this one. It looked like he had it. Unfortunately, he's grasped it, and Sakdeep survives. Well, I was just told as this catch is taken by Yadav out in the cover region, the previous one that was dropped was the first. So that perhaps is the strength of Cameroonian cricket, their outfielding. First wicket falls, 27 for 1 after 2. Cameroon were dismissed for 49 in their 15 overs. And the new batsman is Nelson. Sakdeep has played a beautiful little swivel stroke, and he's helped it over long leg for 6. And he's helped himself to his first maximum. Wonderful.
Looked at the dire straits of some African nations. TV and pay TV might be a difficulty, and then comes radio.
Wow. Unnecessary.
Well, they are the Lions.
Well, they learned very quickly about the ethics as well of this great game. This is beautifully clipped, and a wonderful response from the opener. Well, it's already 40 here in the third over, and just 9 runs away from a victory.
And so for them now going forward, it's about that run rate, how impressively they can win. And this is a glorious cricket shot. Confucius says, if you hit the ball across the ground, you shall never be caught.
It is indeed a very attractive stroke. Square drive, beautiful sign-on pictures, graphically captured by our cameraman. 44 for 1. Tipita Loik now runs in, will take the ball, runs to win 5.
Right time over the wicket.
Had the pleasure of Lawrence Mountliner yesterday. Is this punched off the back foot, and he shrugs his bat under his arm because that's done in a flash. In the 4th over, Kenya register their first win of this Africa T20 Cup. Cameroon didn't pitch up with the bat. And at the start of play, at the toss, clear in the air. Handshakes all around. There'll be plenty of disappointment in that Cameroonian side. Look at the shoulders, look at the body language. Writing is on the wall now for them as we wrap up match number 9 of this Africa T20 Cup. Kenya winning by 9 wickets. Rubishan Patel, 14 of 6. Sukhdeep Singh, 26 of 11. Naeem Goche, 7 of 3. Excellent strike rates, excellent performance in just the 4th over of their batting innings. A look at the bowling. Quick, short, and out. 2 wickets from Tseke Bruno, just the 1 from Abega, and the winning runs being scored off Loic's second ball of his opening over.
Shem Ngoche, indeed, the captain, a very satisfied one. You've scored the points you needed to secure a position in the first 2. You must be pretty confident with the way forward.
Definitely, I'm really happy, like giving ourselves a chance to play another game in the semis. I'm really happy with the way the boys operated out of the field. I think it was clinical, and I'm really grateful to the performance.
We wish you well for the coming week and all the best for the semi-final. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers, and have a lovely day.
A word from the Kenyan captain, sounding very pleased with the side's efforts today. Cameroon batting first, only but 48 runs in their innings. Bruno, the Lone Ranger, with just the 14 runs. But the damage, it was Yash, Shem and Lucas. A spin option for Kenya. And in reply, with the greatest of ease, comfortably in the 4th over, Kenya winning by 9 wickets.